set and get out before midnight.
I got to round up troops.
No, he's in China right now. Yeah, I know. 2 weeks no, 2 weeks vacation. Oh. 2 weeks vacation. He's out here, but he doesn't want to do the project. He and I talked together a long time ago at Northwestern. I was there 20 years. I developed a great curriculum, man. I developed alternatives to computer science. Communication systems major. We could take all this. And that's what we're doing as software developer. The whole systems administrator. And of course, we have one of the first courses in network security. Managing mission critical networks. Go ahead.
I'm trying to get through. Yeah, I wanted to get the outro. Just trying to
Welcome back. All right, welcome back. In order to keep us going, in order to make sure you get the best of the content that we have available, I want to make sure we try to stay on time. So with that, one of the leading companies, I got to tell you, we were looking for research to see who was doing what. We looked at IBM to see what they were doing, and we were very fortunate that we had a local person, Dan Spillane, and then Dan also contacted and reached out and got Chris Tyler to come up from Texas to share some of his insights. So if you look at, I don't know how much research you've done on IBM or how much at Google, but IBM is leading in a number of areas when it comes to blockchain. And with that, I'm just going to turn it over to Dan and Chris and say, take it away.
Thanks, George. Thanks for everyone being here. Thanks, David, and thanks for everyone participating. I know we have a good set of participants that are online with us, so welcome. What we're going to talk a little bit about is blockchain adoption and a creation of an ecosystem that both creates value and also captures value. I thought that Terry just led a great discussion. I've been at, over the past few years, a number of these events around blockchain, and I just thought, wow, that was an amazing discussion with Dennis and Richard, and she did a great job facilitating some really powerful discussions. So, wonderful start, had a great discussion with the consultants. I'm myself a consultant as well. I lead the industrial market for the US for IBM in both our business services and our technology services. And I'd say blockchain is one of the big three themes that are impacting our clients in the industrial market. And it's very applicable across other markets as well, financial services, healthcare, the other two that we heard, and then food safety. All the use cases we'll talk about now that we're working with clients. And Chris, why don't you take away with a little introduction as well.
All right. There we go. Good. Wonderful. So, welcome everybody. Glad to be here. Name's Chris Tyler. Work with IBM. Work in the business partner channel. So some of you out here are probably building solutions and are looking for partnering with technology companies. IBM could be one of those, right? And I actually work with the business partners of all sizes, everybody from 3 guys in a garage up to the largest software vendors, solution providers in the world. Been doing this about 15 years or so. 25 plus years I've worked in data and analytics. So I have a true passion for how do you consume data, how do you store that data, manage it, and how do you build value off of that. And I think blockchain is one of those technologies that is sort of growing in how can we leverage the data that is stored and managed in blockchain. So you can actually find me out on Twitter, Chris A. Tyler. I tweet a lot around blockchain technology and things that I'm doing, things that I'm seeing, and so forth. Also LinkedIn, Chris A. get started here. Some things that we're going to talk about today. First of all, what is IBM blockchain? And you may have heard that. If you followed IBM at all, I'll talk about IBM blockchain. I'll talk a little bit about what that is. Who all is succeeding with working with IBM, right? And some of the things that we've seen in the marketplace, some of the things that we're working with business partners on. And then how can IBM help you succeed with blockchain, right? Because you're all here to learn about, how can you move your projects forward? How can you take your journey on blockchain? So, what is IBM blockchain? Look at blockchain technology a few different ways, right? First of all, cryptocurrency versus crypto asset. I would say, we have a partnership with Stellar. So if you're interested in building cryptocurrency type applications, we have a partnership with Stellar. But our primary focus is around crypto assets, where we're doing asset management. We're managing the life cycle and the transactions that go around those assets. Okay. You look at public versus private blockchain. This really gets to who's providing the computing power, right? So again, we lean more towards the private blockchain, right? We'll talk a little bit more about it, but leveraging trusted infrastructure, vetted systems that are going to provide these business applications and provide the trust that goes around those business applications. Permissionless versus permission. Again, we're working primarily with blockchain for business, so there's going to be permission structure in there, right? You're going to have to know, when you're doing business with people, you're going to have to know who those people are, right? You're going to have to trust them. So, when you talk about IBM blockchain, those are some of the key characteristics of what we're looking for, right? Then, you look at what is IBM blockchain built on? Well, it's built on open source technology. Right? How many people have heard of Hyperledger? Hyperledger Fabric? Okay. So, it's not new to you, right? It is open source technology. It's run by the Linux Foundation. And we have based our IBM blockchain service on that open source technology. Okay. We are one of the largest contributors to that project, which is Hyperledger Fabric. There's some development framework project called Hyperledger Composer. And then we run this all in the IBM cloud world, right? And it's called IBM Blockchain Service. It's 24/7 managed service. You basically subscribe, and we now have a fully functional blockchain environment, right? Someone mentioned earlier that this technology, it's all new, right? I mean, some of this stuff is still not even version 1 yet, right? So it's difficult to keep up with it. It's difficult to manage and maintain. We make that easy for you, right? Push a button, and then you now have a fully functional blockchain environment, okay? Then, on top of that platform, we've actually, over the 500 some odd projects that we've worked on at IBM, we've developed some domain expertise with our partners, okay? And we've built solutions, some of which we sell and market, some of them we are part of a joint venture, and some of them are just, some relationship with regards to the technology. But things like you heard today, the food trust, food safety. So we have IBM Food Trust. We have TradeLens, which is a joint venture with Maersk around international shipping, logistics, and the whole supply, or the whole management of moving products from one port to another.
Yeah, let me take a couple points. So what's really interesting about these use cases, they're all real. They're all actually being built today. We heard from Dennis. Dennis is a huge fan of the food trust. It's been built with 3 starting organizations, that was IBM, Walmart, and China. And now it's going into the thousands. You may have seen a release earlier this week that we decided to partner with Zebra Technologies, a great company here in Chicago, globally for the scanning technology. There's 3 themes that comes out of this, like I was saying. All 4 of these have a big discussion going on in the ecosystem around data. The data that you want into the blockchain, the data that you want out of the blockchain, and then the surrounding data that makes it relevant for your business. It's a huge discussion, and one that I'll say is the second level effect of the blockchain implementation. The next big one is security. Many of these companies say, oh, it's great, I'll connect to the blockchain. I'll just back end my ERP system that has my entire set of financials and everything about my customer set and just do a little, hey, I'll just send this out. That's not how it works. You have to actually secure your systems and make sure that your entire environment has a high level of security before you start this. So again, another effect of doing this is companies are saying, I need to secure my environment. The other piece, which many people say, well, geez, for Food Trust, if I don't join the Food Trust, I can't do the work I want to do with Walmart or in China. And that's partially true, but what we're seeing across these four is that we're developing an ecosystem that provides incentives. So that the grower of the lettuce that we heard Terry say, the floppy lettuce on the ground, has the technology in their hand, that zebra technology, to actually scan that case of lettuce, and that goes directly back into the blockchain. It's a very expensive technology relative to some of these growers. So how do they have an incentive to go implement this new technology? So we're driving incentives at the distribution level and at the store level to make sure that those incentives allow for those growers at the very basic level to have that technology to implement blockchain. Because without that grower implementing that technology, the blockchain is not as effective, right? So those are the three big themes we see out coming here: data, security, and incentives. So anytime you're building out your ecosystems, those are three massive issues you always have to identify. And that's where we're working with those companies to make sure we're out there and proactively engaging companies so they are addressing these three themes.
Thanks, Nick. And so to continue down that on the things like trade lanes, right? This is actually generating cost savings, right? By streamlining the process of this international shipping. If you're missing one piece of paper on some of these things that are coming through these international ports, your product can sit in port for 7 to 10 days or even longer, right? Product can be damaged, so forth. So they're estimating somewhere around $180 billion in cost savings just through this joint venture, right? You look at worldwide, I think it was mentioned earlier about the cost and inefficiencies around moving money across international borders, right? So we're working with banks around the globe to implement a global payment system to allow you to actually reduce the cost, speed the time to get that money from place to place. And then finally around digital identity. Again, this was mentioned earlier, right? So we have a solution around digital identity that we're in partnership with that you now manage your personal information. So whether the use cases are around KYC or whether it's just my personal information that I want to give out to whom I want, when I want, I'm now in charge of that information.
Yeah, I would say what's interesting about the digital identity, we heard Accenture is working with individuals around the globe to be a person, right? Just to be identified as Joe Smith or Warren Buffett. So here's what we're doing is digital identity is actually for businesses. So if you want to be participant in the Food Trust or the Maersk IBM JV that is happening around trade finance and trading distribution, there's actually an identity platform that says, I'm a business, here's my financials, and you validate yourself. And then what everyone else does, banks, anyone else that wants to work with you as a partner, actually goes back into that single identity as that business. So many times it's Dun & Bradstreet and others that people go in and say, hey look, is this business a viable entity? What's the financials? The challenge with those is the timeliness of that information and also how low they can go, meaning are you a grower of lettuce? You most likely won't be in Dun & Bradstreet. So these identities are super important if you're going to be part of an effective ecosystem blockchain. So look for a lot more of that happening now, and that's live as of last week as well.
Okay, so who are some of the people, in companies in particular that are succeeding with working with IBM around blockchain? So first of all, there's a company called WeTrade, a global trade finance process, very costly, very time-consuming. So this is just a consortium of banks around the globe that came together that said, look, we've got to fix this, or we're going to become irrelevant, right? We're going to lose money. So let's take this IBM or this blockchain technology and let's apply it and fix this process, right? Everledger. So I talked about me working with companies of all sizes, right? Everledger is a very small company, but they have a very big idea, right? It's around how do they manage and track and trace the provenance of diamonds from when they're pulled out of the ground to when they wind up on someone's ring, right? So, because you want to reduce the number of diamonds in the world, you want to know when you go and you're investing in that diamond, you actually know it was properly handled, that it was ethically produced, and so forth, right?
Yeah, so I'll jump in on this one, which is powerful. I just was speaking at an event, a manufacturing summit this week in Chicago. And what we're doing with this example is we're actually bringing to the industrial market. So who flies an aircraft? Who wants to make sure that that engine part that was just put in was an authentic part that was produced by the manufacturer that should have produced it, right? So you see the use case right here, right? It's starting in diamonds, but we're also bringing that into parts. That then goes on to the entire supply chain, right? What next part you want to make sure is authenticated and is actually produced where it should have been produced with materials it should have been produced by and test and pass the test it should have. So it goes into the engine flawlessly. And then make sure that that maintenance record is then updated. So again, you can see the kind of use cases of this, take this from the diamonds, which is actually used now, into another implementation in the industrial market and beyond.
And that's that second, third factor. You know, once an idea came to fruition, once this idea came to fruition, we figured out, okay, there's the things that we can apply this. There we go. Okay. Sometimes it goes in and out. All right. Finally, we talked a little bit about this, right? The world wire. It's a global payment system. One of the things when you're doing these global payments, because of the time that it may take for those to go through, if you're basing this on some cryptocurrency that the value is changing and fluctuating greatly, hour by hour, right? You can lose money, or somebody in the process is going to lose a significant amount of money when you talk about the size of these transactions, right? So we've based a stable coin, you know, with Stellar, that now these global payments can actually occur with something that's much more stable. Okay? Again, reduce the cost, get the money from point to point much faster. Okay? Any of that? All right. So now, both of us work in building ecosystems, different types of ecosystems. Well, we're here to actually, how do we help our partners and those people that are in our ecosystem? How do we help them succeed? How do we get you with your solution up here on these slides? And how do we get to where we can talk about what you're doing? So I'll turn it over to you.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to probably fast forward this a little bit. What I really liked about Richard made the point that it's the inventor that then gets bought by the innovator. So what a lot of these platforms, just like the diamond example we showed you, that was actually an invention that now is being innovated into other application or use cases. So well, the good thing is we can start fast, and this is not just with IBM. You can do this with, you know, Accenture, EY, KPMG. I'm just saying I'm an advocate for the space, and hey, if you can do it with us, great. But you know, don't feel you have to. Do with what you know consulting you're done. We think we have a great platform and a great set of processes that get you there fast. But the good thing is get going now, and due to time, let me just fast forward a little bit. All right. All right. We'll go here. How about this? Effectively, blockchain is a free option. Does anyone know what a free option means? Free option is essentially, it's a financial term. I come from the finance business. And it says if I do something, I get a benefit, a huge benefit, by doing it. It costs me little to nothing. So getting involved, we just showed you an example. You can get up and started within weeks in your business and get implemented and start running and experimenting just like Fidelity did a few years back, they started just running and experimenting, and now it's become a significant part of what they want to do in the future. So it's called a free option. Get involved now. The value that Gartner says will be run through blockchain is about $3 trillion by 2030. That's just a Gartner example. There's plenty others. The World Economic Forum had a very similar number, 3.1 billion by 2028. It's 10 years. It's a huge number. So who wants to get involved in something that, hey, effectively is a free option? Don't wait. Get involved now. Get those skills built out and make it happen. The other piece, and again, this goes back to what was, I think, Dennis hit on, was about the creation of value. We're all about sustaining the value. That's this effective ecosystem here. And then I would say it was back to that incentive statement I talked about, is really capture the value. This is where we're having the biggest struggle in the blockchain business today, is really where the value is being created and shared. Again, the incentives piece. So think hard about that. We need help from this business body right here, making sure you're figuring out how do we not only create and capture, but also then share with others. And then, who read the recent Gartner study around blockchain? I'll say, I thought their story is a little bit more around cryptocurrency. It's ending the hype cycle, so it's on the backside of the hype cycle. I absolutely agree. I think that the hype is gone. Now it's time to ramp up and actually create the real value. And everyone's here today to do that. So I'm super excited to be part of this community. Like Fidelity going out there and doing their thing. IBM's been doing this now for more than 5 or 6 years, building out our team. We have 1,500 consultants doing this. We have about 500 blockchain projects we've been working on. So Chris, I don't know if you want to give any other examples of that, but it's a huge market. We're looking forward to some amazing things. We'll take some questions, but first, Chris, anything else you want to add?
No, I was just going to add that, along those 500 projects, we're in all kinds of industries, right? I know we're here talking about financial services, but it gets into things like medical payments, things in pharmaceuticals, managing that entire life cycle around pharmaceuticals. We even have a partner that does the tokenization of recycling our own plastic. So lots of different use cases that we have. We bring the expertise of having worked on 500 plus projects that we can help you formulate that idea and hopefully get you to market much faster.
And I did say there was blockchain was one of the 3 big industrial market discussions happening. The other 2 are AI and then efficiency. Efficiency's been around forever, right? But when you can combine efficiency, AI, and blockchain together, it's amazing. So we've seen some really powerful examples where when you add on top of the blockchain, augmented reality and some other things, some very powerful use cases can happen. You can really start to automate some of this to really drive that efficiency everyone's looking for. So those 3 combined, extremely powerful.
And then the analytics on top of it is something that people don't think of a lot. They want to experiment with the technology, but it's the data that's in there that's really the value, right? You talk about the single version of truth. I say single line of sight. Right? I can go to one place and I can see from beginning to end within a business process everything that's happened. There's a ton of value in that from an analytics perspective.
So let's take just we have time for 1 or 2 questions.
Hi, I'm Priyanka from CMT Digital. So, can you give me an example where you were talking about AI and blockchain together will be great. So, can you give me an example of AI and blockchain together?
Yeah, it's a good point. So in the manufacturing process today, say for electronics, what happens today is they have a strict set of output that they're looking for, which they have to have, we'll call it a yield of the line. So as they produce their chips, they have actually a visual inspection process that allows them to visually inspect by and by camera to make sure that that part is where it should be. Any visual defects, if there's a flare on the edge of the chip or anything that is what they would consider a reject. So today, it's fairly finite on what they do. So AI says, hey, there's machine learning involved. So what they did is we put analytics on the back end and said, okay, now that this has been put into place in the customer's environment, how is it performing? And with that data, we come back and say, for those given that did pass the test but then created a flaw in the market, what happened? And we're working back with AI to say, okay, now the cameras are looking for this defect automatically. And then continuing to prove itself. So the yield rate of the line is actually increasing because now they're now changing their physical processes of
more confirming whether that chip is working?
now actually AI is improving the output end product in the marketplace is performing better and has a higher customer satisfaction.
Yeah, and I'll give you another use case around that is anomaly detection. So again, process just running an anomaly detection against every transaction that's logged in the blockchain, just to see, is there something in here that doesn't look like the rest, right? Something very simple but very valuable.
Yeah, great question. Any other question?
Yeah, I have a follow-up. Danny Iznani with SoftBank. So you mentioned about the incentives, right, to the growers and the suppliers. What are some of the examples that you guys have seen that have actually worked for a grower to say, okay, I want to actually, engage on the blockchain with my entire supply chain?
It's a great question. From a food trust, I'm not a food trust expert, but I do know that it's going down back to the distributor. And again, it was Dennis, I think, that talked about the way that food is grown. And it goes to basically a central location. So it's actually information back to the grower that says, this is the incentive. Literally, they're educating them how to produce a better product and have better yield in their space as well. So what they're saying is, hey, I'm going to full loop it. You give me the data as you scan those heads of lettuce coming off into the pallet, and then I will give you information back to you to help you and your business grow better. And then also facilitate finance. Because part of what we saw is the food trust also is connected to our trade finance environment. And much of the world's food actually travels by boat, car, ship. Just as a quick example. And there's other ones I could give you. Any other quick question?
Yes, so I've heard today lots of opportunities to use blockchain in a very positive way. What are some of the ways that it could be used for nefarious purposes? And then secondly, data, garbage in, garbage out for data. So what if, for instance, a rogue country's government decided to create identities that were false? Do they get into the blockchain and then make it not as reliable?
Well, the first part of your question, let someone else answer that one. But I think you could probably dream up a lot of unfortunate bad use cases and probably harmful for the environment. I think it also depends on your point of view. I think Shakespeare said nothing's bad or good inherently, it's just how you think about it. So again, I'm not avoiding the question, I just think there's a lot of answers to that many people probably think of. The nefarious actions in a blockchain all comes back to the governance of the blockchain. So for instance, in a business-to-business ecosystem, there's a governance process that people that have decided to be part of that want to be part of that, are going to have to manage to. So I think that you're right, there will be issues with certainly digital identity. They can say, look, there's 3 people that are saying there are 5 or 10 different businesses. I think you have to then reconcile that. So I think it was our EY person that had mentioned that, some of the auditors are very excited about that. And honestly, it's going to be governance and an audit issue. Because at some point, we decide those are going to be flaring up, and you have to resolve those in a governance process. It has to be well documented. Just like, even Bitcoin has a good governance process. Maybe somebody might say it's not so good, Dan, but it is a governance process that's at least held to. So I think it's a great question, but we're going to have a lot of that.
And to add on to that real quick, when we talk about Internet of Things and start putting sensors into the blockchain process, right? there's got to be some digital identity for those devices so that not only do you know that it's a valid device, but when was the last time it was maintained? When was the last time it was serviced? Was it serviced by someone that was authorized to do that? And so forth. So there is a whole governance process because you need the trust in this process.
Yeah, and I just trust everyone here is going to have an amazing business future together here with blockchain. Thanks for supporting each other. Let's go out and build a great ecosystem. Thank you. All right, thank you, Dan and Chris. I got to tell you, for those of you that are with startups out there, IBM is actually working. I don't want to give too much of Dan's business away, but they're working with startups. If you have a startup and you're looking for resources, computing power, some other things, they have